General Olufemi is Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, says the Senate will, in the coming days, debate on the United States President Donald Trump's controversial remarks alleging Christian persecution in Nigeria and suggesting possible foreign military action. TVC News Adeoye has more.
Mr. President, Nigeria is a sovereign nation.
Thank you.
You can say your mind in respect to...
In this case, I did not say my mind.
I'm coming. Don't be scared. I can say...
I said
I'm not scared of Trump.
Mild drama unfolded in the Senate as lawmakers reacted to reports circulating online alleging comments by the Senate President Godswill Akpabio on the U.S. President Donald Trump's recent remarks about Nigeria. President Trump had accused the Nigerian government of enabling what he described as a genocide against Christians, a claim widely criticized as exaggerated and diplomatically sensitive. However, Senate President Akpabio swiftly distanced himself from the comments circulating in the media, calling them fake and insisting he has not yet spoken officially on the matter. He stressed that any response from him would only come when the Senate formally debates the issue.
When the Senate President with senators visited Port Harcourt on a very different thing and said, oh, Senate President answers President Trump. The Senate President of Nigeria did not answer President Trump. And then that the quotation is meant to cause diplomatic row. It is the presidency that will answer President Trump. And all Nigerians are doing their best in that direction. But who is that person that will go and ascribe a comment to the Senate President when he was never met?
But the clarification prompted an intervention from the Deputy Senate President, Senator Barau Jibrin, who argued that Nigeria remains a sovereign nation and must assert itself in the face of external threats or criticisms. He insisted the Senate must take a firm position on Trump's comments.
Nigeria is a sovereign nation. I'm a parliamentarian. I'm a deputy senate president. I can speak on behalf of Nigeria. I'm not scared of Trump.
But do not allow others to speak for you.
Don't be scared of Trump.
You
can say your mind about Trump.
Get something.
We're a sovereign nation.
But get something. Don't allow people to ascribe what you did not say to you.
He did wrong, but he didn't say it. That's correct. You didn't say it.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that you shouldn't be scared of saying anything.
No, if you want me to say it now, I will say.
The President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, reiterated that the circulated remarks were fabricated, noting that legal actions has already been initiated against the media platform responsible. He emphasized that the chamber would address the matter officially when it comes up for debate. As global reactions continue to trail Mr. Trump's assertions, lawmakers here say Nigeria's sovereignty and diplomatic dignity must be upheld, even as the Senate prepares to engage the issue formally. TVC Adeoye, TVC News, Abuja.
Let's bring in National Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, Senator Ajibola Bashiri, joins me on TVC News at 10. Thank you for joining us on the news this hour, distinguished. How do you see the APC government leverage China's diplomatic and strategic support at this time to protect Nigeria's interests while still engaging the U.S. on security cooperation?
Yeah, thank you, Nifemi. We don't want to go into the issue of turning Nigeria to either beautiful bride of China or United States of America. I think the position of the APC government is to use all diplomatic means to enlighten the rulers in America as to the true position of things in Nigeria, assuming they did not know it and that their position is not well informed. Genocidal claim is something that is recognized under international law. There is a convention on the prevention and punishment of the crime of genocide. And Article 2 of that convention defines what is genocide. There must be an intention to destroy a particular nationality or ethnic group or religious group, either by killing, causing injury, creating physical destruction, or transferring their children, or in any other way are seeking to destroy. But the most important thing is an intention to destroy a particular religious, ethnic, or nationality. That is not happening in Nigeria. The challenges we are facing is insecurity, and the effort that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is making in the past 2 years has been very salutary. So we rather not get ourselves
I hear you clearly, Senator Bashir. If you allow me to jump in quickly, there is now a powerful international narrative that Nigerians are failing to protect Christians. Critics say delays in appointing ambassadors, for instance, and weak diplomatic outreach have worsened that narrative. What will the APC do immediately now to fix Nigeria's diplomatic messaging and representation abroad?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. We must first and foremost put the blame where it lies. With respect to the President of America, from his attitude in what they call Trump 2.0, it's clear that he's not being advised by people who are well informed about international law and who have factual situation. This has nothing to do with appointment or no appointment, or with any laxity in the foreign relations department of our administration. Genocide is a claim that is well-rooted and well circumscribed by international law. For an head of state to make a claim of genocide, it is not appropriate, and that cannot be as a result of laxity on the part of the foreign affairs department of our government. Secondly, and it is very gratifying that other international organizations, reputable, like in the European Union, China, and even some lawmakers in America, they have come to say that the position of the American president is actually correct. Of course, the Nigerian president, as you see even from this news today, is meeting with stakeholders within the country, and of course, also sending necessary signal to the international community to say the thing as it were. What we have in Nigeria is problem of insecurity, and there are different manifestations and dimensions of that insecurity. We have the IPOP secessionist group in the eastern Nigeria, which is predominantly Christian. So if there will be act of violence, you would expect that Christians will be affected in that place. We have the Boko Haram terrorists in the predominantly Muslim northern region. The attacks have basically been against Muslims in that region. Violence does not discriminate against creed or against ethnic nationality. And what the present administration is doing is to address the problem of insecurity. We should not allow the gains that we are making in terms of economic strides to be brought down and be affected negatively by false narrative by any international power.
Good place to leave it. National Secretary of the APC, Senator Ajibola Bashir, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.